I was actually raised in a Christian family. I went to a Christian school up until the 3rd grade. I went to church most Sundays. So I really kind of got to build a really strong foundation of what it looked like to be a Christian. When I was at that Christian school, I heard some really cool stories. I heard about God, and I heard about Jesus and how God sent his only son to come to earth to save a sinner like me. And even though I was pretty young, I still understood what that meant. I understood that I did need a Savior. Obviously, the sins that I struggle with today are completely different than the sins I struggled with at age 7. But at the same time, I still saw myself in a way that was reflective of today, in that I still did need a Savior. I decided when I was 7 to walk the aisle of the church and get saved, and then following that Sunday I did get baptized, and it was a really exciting moment. I was really excited to see what the journey meant, and everyone kept telling me that becoming a Christian is the best decision that you could ever make with your life. But there's going to be a lot that comes down your path that is going to test you. And I really didn't think it applied to me, but turns out it did. And so whenever I got to high school, I was still going to church, but I really wasn't focused on God. My main priority was to get the best grades I could get. I prayed mostly when I needed God. It wasn't like a strong one-on-one connection with the Lord. I thought that I would go to college and meet all these new friends and have my friends from high school, and it would just be a great experience. Well, I got here, and turns out I really didn't know anybody. I felt lost. I felt like I was getting really depressed. I was feeling really lonely for the first time in my life, and yet my family was 15 minutes away. I would cry out to God every night, just like I did in high school. I got more involved in a campus ministry. For the first time, people were asking me, okay, what did you read in the Bible this week? I was at an event with my campus ministry, and someone was telling me that God is my Father, and he's with you always, and he has your best interests at heart always. I was looking at God in the wrong way. God, he is your Father, and he walks with you side by side, and when you're faced with a difficult situation, he really is there for you. I finally understood what it meant at that time to have a relationship with God. And it wasn't just using him as a comfort blanket. It was praying to him always. It was worshiping him. So since then, I've been able to take the tools that I learned as a child, the tools that I've learned in college, and shape those into something that still isn't at all perfect, but I'm now able to lean on him always. But I don't just lean on him for support. I now look at him and I'm just so in awe of his majesty, and I'm able to just love him. I do feel like I have a father, another father. Even if you think you have it exactly the way it needs to be, your relationship with God, it can always go further. My name is Sarah, and this is my story.